In this video, we explain what holistic SEO entails and what you need to keep in mind when you want to practice holistic SEO. We will also mention some short-term SEO tricks that you should avoid because they might lower your ranking in the long run. At Yoast, we believe that a long-term holistic SEO strategy is the way to go. This means that you look at the bigger picture with all its facets rather than getting caught up with one of its many elements. You could compare it to designing a house. When you design a house, you want it to look nice and be comfortable to live in. But you also have to think about less obvious things like plumbing. Having awesome plumbing won't improve your living experience straight away, but it will in the long run. In short, we look at all of the things that make a website awesome. Your primary goal should be to build and maintain the best possible website. Ranking in Google will likely improve with time if your website is of extremely high quality. After all, Google wants to serve their customers. They have to show their users the results they're looking for, because that's what users visit Google for. It's how Google makes money. So if your website is the best option for their users, Google will want to rank it high. So, to be the best option permanently, you need an extensive SEO strategy that focuses on every aspect of your website and marketing. We're talking user experience, your content, the technical side of SEO. Everything needs to be awesome. So to keep ranking well, you should develop what we call a holistic SEO approach. But where do you start? It's important to keep in mind that you should focus mainly on your users and their experience of your website. Google wants to show their users the best result. So focus on providing that. Remember, a holistic approach to SEO means you focus on everything. You have to think about proper keyword research, where you dive deep into what words and queries your target audience uses and how you can use that information to reach them. Good technical SEO, that, for example, visitors don't run into links that don't work or have to wait ages for a page to load. A great user experience. Isn't it annoying when you have to scroll all the way down to a page to click an important button? Or when the page is cluttered and unclear? Let's fix that. Writing quality content that is original and provides your site's visitor with an answer to their question. Also, a solid social media strategy to help reach new audiences and potential partnerships. Also, mobile optimization. Let's be real. Most people use their phone all the time. It's a wasted opportunity not to include mobile optimization in your thought process. And what about security? HTTPS certification and other security measures help to build trust in your message and expertise. And don't forget accessibility. Everyone deserves to be able to easily access your content, whether they're visually impaired or unable to navigate your site with a mouse, for example. Don't worry, but why would you go holistic? Well, awesome websites that have been optimized for all the aspects we mentioned earlier have a lower bounce rate, which is the rate at which people leave the website without performing an action. People are less likely to stick around when they feel like the website isn't giving them what they're looking for. If the website looks secure and safe, it shows information clearly and is quick to navigate, there's a higher chance people will stick around and browse. Also, they have a much higher chance of receiving social media attention. If nobody ever talks about your website, how can Google keep thinking it's a good site? Last, but not least, awesome websites will also result in higher conversion rates. A conversion happens every time a visitor completes a desired action on your website, like buying a product. If your audience likes and understands your website, the chance of them buying your products or returning to your website is much higher. Now it's time to talk about which actions could have a negative effect on your SEO, because holistic SEO is also about avoiding short-term tricks. Websites that use tricks like these exploit loopholes in the Google algorithm to try to rank higher than they deserve. A few examples include keyword stuffing, where sites fill their pages with keywords or numbers. These keywords often appear out of context, for example in a list or group. Sometimes they even use white text to hide the fact that they are stuffing keywords. Also, there's link buying or link trading. Some sites try to rank higher by buying links. This includes paying for links, but also sending someone a free product in exchange for a link. Finally, there's page swapping. Page swapping is a trick for getting ranked for one page and then, after the page has attained a good position in the search results, replacing that page for another. Google has updated its algorithms to deal with these tricks. With the updates, these results were heavily penalized. Using similar tactics can get you banned from Google for a long period of time. What we want you to do is create a sustainable SEO strategy, which will not only have you ranked today, but in the long run as well. The better Google's algorithm becomes, the less effective short-term tactics will be. So let's look at our key takeaways. At Yoast, we believe that holistic SEO is the best way to become the best result, because you focus on making every aspect of your site great. We advise you to not do any short-term tricks, because in the long run, this will have negative consequences for your ranking. Instead, we recommend you to practice sustainable SEO, where you keep the user's experience on your site as a top priority. In the next video, we'll explore holistic SEO further.